Hey Bennett, this is Nick O'Neill with Leo Digital SEO. Hope you're having a great day, brother. So I got this video here for A&B Coatings LLC, and it's going to basically give you 3 pointers, which are going to be content, backlinks, and citation. And then I'll show you the opportunity of taking these steps for your business and why it's going to be so important and lucrative for you to get those jobs and that you're wanting. So first things first, right, is generally with content, um, Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words of content, and that's depending on the competition and the number of keywords needed. So if you're asking what a keyword is, Bennett, a keyword is anything someone might type into Google when they're looking for a particular service or product, basically. So some keywords for you would probably be, garage floor coatings, Dupree, Wisconsin, or epoxy coatings, Green Bay, polished concrete, Green Bay stained concrete, Dupree. You get the gist. It would be service and then city location, basically. So let's go ahead and put your website here in a word counter, and we can go ahead and see that you're at 191 words. So you're going to want to get that up to 1,500 words at least for 2 reasons. Reason number one is Google doesn't consider your website an authority until you hit that 1,500 mark. And reason number two is going to be you want enough content to get these keywords that I'm about to show you in there, right? You don't want to lose out on any traffic that you could potentially be getting. So let's go ahead and take a look at some more keywords for you. This is a tool, Ahrefs. Well, actually, before we do that, sorry, brother. Let me go ahead and show you your top competition's website, which is AP Epoxy. They are the top in the area. So that is your top competition. Let's actually go ahead and see how you stack up against them on that content that we were talking about. We can go ahead and see that they're at 457, so they're not doing too much better. Again, get it up to 1,500. And then let me go ahead and show you some more keywords. So this is a tool, Ahrefs, that I use and pay for monthly. There are free tools out there that you can use to get this information, but this is just what I use that gives me more in-depth data. So if we look over here at the keywords, we have AP epoxies in here, and we can see epoxy floor in Green Bay. That would be a good one for you, right? These are just the examples of all separate keywords. We see that there's 80 people searching for that in the area monthly. And then this KD number is keyword difficulty. It's going to be on a scale of 0 to 100. So the higher this number is, the harder and longer it's going to take to rank organically for it. And the lower this number is, the easier and faster you're going to rank for that, right? So you want to stay on those lower NKD ones. And when I say rank organically for it, it means ranking organically right here in this section, which is the organic section. And then this is their traffic that they're getting into their website a month for it. And this is their position. So let's go on to that second point that I have for you, Bennett, and that's going to be a backlink. And now a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another, or in this case, it's going to be one website linking back to A&B Coatings LLC's website. So these links, they act like an endorsement from your website for your website from others, which Google basically uses to build trust in your business by seeing other websites vouch for you. The best example I can give of this is it's literally like a popularity contest in Google's eyes, where the person with the most websites pointing back to them is winning that quote unquote popularity contest, right? So if we go over here into my tool Ahrefs, we can actually, put your website in here and see how you're looking on those backlinks real quick. So let's take a look. And we see that you're at 0 backlinks and 0 other websites pointing back to your page. And then with AP Epoxy, we see that they have 9 backlinks and 4 other websites pointing back to their page. So very easily beatable, and these guys are not doing the best job, but nonetheless, there's not that much competition in their area, so they are reaping the benefits of it. And the idea is, if it works for them, then why wouldn't it work for you? And we can go in and see exactly what websites they have pointing back to their page, and this would be it right here, right? These would be the websites. I do want to point out that not all links are created equal, so it is worth noting to stay relevant to your industry, and local websites will work best. To further point that out, this number right here is the domain rating, and it's on a scale of 0 to 100. And basically, the higher that this number is right here, the more power that Google's given this website that's linking back to your page right there. So you want to stay on those higher DR rating ones, like these 0 ones. They're not doing anything for their websites, so stay on those higher end ones, right? On to the last point that I'm going to have for you, and that's going to be a citation. Let's look over here in the map pack section, and we see now that a citation is anywhere your business name, address, and phone number is exactly as it's shown right here. So these citations, they help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since they do generate huge amounts of revenue. For an example, if someone put in, epoxy flooring to Pere, Wisconsin, you want to be in that top 3 area right here, right? Nobody's going to go to more businesses or click page 2 or 3 for services from those businesses. So these citations, they're included in directories like Yelp, Angie's, Expertise, BBB, and there's hundreds of others I'm sure you may have heard of. Social media accounts are great as well. For an example, if you have your Facebook business page, right? On that page, you want to put your business name, address, and phone number on that Facebook business page, and then Google would read that and count that as one citation. And so the idea is that your brand begins to be found all over Google by all over the internet by Google, because they constantly have bots crawling to see whose presence is felt most compared to their competitors. And so the larger your online presence is, then the more Google trusts you and your business. And once they start to see you more often than these cats right here, then the more likely it is they're going to rank you above them, right? So I want to go ahead and let you know that, I think you do. I think I did see that you have a Google business profile up. You are going to want to go ahead and get those reviews up and get those citations up, like I said, right? It's going to be very lucrative for you and bringing in that traffic. But let's go ahead and bring the video all the way around, and we see, once you get that content up of 1,500 2,000 words, like I was saying, and then you put those keywords in there that I gave you examples of, and then next you want to get those backlinks going, those other websites linking back to your website, and last but not least, get those citations and those reviews up. Let's look at why it's going to be so profitable for you and your business. So we see AP Epoxy, even after doing, a poor job on those 3 points that I talked about alone, they're still bringing in 40 people to their website a month just off of those 3 points alone that we talked about, right? Let's say that this is your website though, and you're killing those 3 points like we talked about, and now you're bringing in 40 people a month to your page. Let's say of those 40 people, let's say, 15 actually decide to pick up the phone and give you a call for your services. Then out of that 15, you and your business only close half of those. So that would be roughly, 7 new jobs a month off of those 3 points alone that we talked about, right? And so I don't know what your business profit margins are right now, but I would imagine that 7 new jobs a month on top of what you're already doing would be a good amount of revenue in your pocket and your business's pocket. And so, yeah, Bennett, this is what I do for a living, brother. Also, I want to point out just specifically that these guys are not capturing the traffic as much as they could. Just specifically in the Green Bay area, right? If I go ahead and show up some Green Bay keywords, we can see that these are the amount of people searching for it monthly, and they're only ranked on the top, on the top page for one of them. So they're missing out on so much more traffic that they could be having into their website. So their traffic should probably be in the hundreds, but they're not doing a good job of those 3 points, so they're only at 40. So yeah, Bennett, this is what I do for a living, brother, and I am making this video to help you start generating more leads online. If you do find yourself, wanting to start scaling the business, feel free to reach out and I can help you with some more information, or we can just talk about the goals of the business and I can do some research and see what could be realistic to reach those goals. I do just ask, brother, that you leave one line of feedback. Maybe in this video you had a question, or maybe you were uncertain about something, or heck, maybe it was just great, but reach back out to me and let me know. Again, my name is Nick O'Neill. My door is always open, and thank you so much for watching, brother. Have a blessed week.